Ah, you.
Me?
The noble-looking dwarf beckons Ifan closer.
Ah,
Ifan narrows his eyes, but strides over anyhow, as the dwarf gestures toward the somber group inside.
Hard to believe you're looking at a wedding party, isn't it? My wedding party.
oh.
He looks you over, his mouth pressed into a mirthless smirk.
But I suppose you're no stranger to mournful faces. The Silver Fang, isn't that right?
Silver Fang? That's preposterous. Even as my scribe.
The dwarf looks you up and down with a most dubious look in his eye.
Does he
Clearly
buy
finding you
it?
lacking in some way, he snorts and turns back to Ifan.
Look, I know you're him. I know you can take care of problems. And I've got just the problem for you. A very lucrative one.
I intend to be a particular kind of husband. And I could use someone with your particular talents to help me achieve this. I need you to take care of my father-in-law and bring me his will.
Oh wow.
The dwarf winks in an exaggerated fashion, squeezing one eye shut so forcefully it looks like his face just swallowed an eyeball.
What
In
a nice
return,
guy.
Ifan raises one eyebrow, slowly.
The man you speak of is not who I am anymore. And I'll not become him again for the likes of you.
Yay.
Without another word, Ifan turns on one heel and strides away, leaving the aggrieved dwarf spluttering in his wake.
I'm proud of you, Ifan.
Ifan gives you a sheepish look, all flinty eyes and hunched shoulders.
That's just not the kind of business I'm interested in anymore.
I'm very glad to hear that. You're better than that.
He nods, a faraway look in his eyes.
After the death fog, I truly thought there was no point to anything anymore. But now, after all we've been through together, I've got a new purpose. Stopping divinity.
Ah. Way better. Companion. Yeah. Can we be so nice and tell her that? I mean, she was the bride-to-be, right?
She looks right through you, face slack with grief.
Then let's see if we can talk with the father about that. So just that he looks out for himself.
What say you?
Ah, that's sad. I was hoping that you could speak with anyone about that. Okay. Ah, this seems to be the garden. Ooh, such a nice cake. And, well...
Something stinks around here. So much death on such a lovely day.
The
Speak with
spirit
the
of a guard
spirits.
gazes around the garden sternly. Clearly, he's unaware of his demise.
Beautiful, even after death. Okay, go in here. Are they still waiting for the wedding?
The spirit of a dwarven lady remains wrapped by the since-interrupted wedding ceremony. She dabs away some tears with a handkerchief. The spirit of a dwarf watches the ceremony with a scowl. He tugs at his ornate collar in an effort to loosen it.
I mean, their corpses are just in front of them. But hey,
The spirit of an elegantly dressed woman glances around, seemingly more interested in the other guests than in the unfolding ceremony.
how to entertain yourself
The
during a
spirit
wedding.
of a dwarven lady stands eagerly by, as if she's waiting to catch a bouquet.
I'm sorry to say you this, but the wedding's over, and to be quite frank, you, the other guests, are dead.
The spirit shoos you away absently, her gaze fixed intently on the arc that the bouquet is taking through the air.
Keep.
spirit of a dwarven attendee attempts to discreetly sip from a goblet of spectral wine he stashed beneath him.
Interesting. I think there were very, very few spirits we met who were that unaware of their
The spirit of an elven
demise.
dignitary remains seated in a pew where the wedding unfolded. He stifles a disinterested yawn. The spirit of a dwarf guard
Same as the other one. Ooh. Ah, another one of the sewer keys. A shell and a letter. Is D. Dallas? Court convened. The sewers are hardly an ideal location, but there's no more than enough space here to conduct my research. Jay remains blissfully ignorant. I think Jay is Justinia. Convinced that our plan is in actuality hers. She may not be weak of body, but she's certainly weak of will. You can reach us through the cellars using the key I gave you. And remember, when selecting a wine, choose the one that shares its name with the pick. It pairs well with success, I hear. So, Isbeel.
curled upper lip, lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze. There's no doubting the spirit's distaste of current circumstances.
I found the note on your corpse. What was your purpose here? Who do you work for?
The spirit's sneer intensifies.
Well, look at the corpse right in front of you. You're dead. Clearly, definitely dead. Not coming back. There's no reason to hide the truth now.
A job? A job for the Queen? Now get your ugly mug away from me!
Did Isbale or the Queen sabotage this wedding? But why? Why would they do that? Especially if it's like everything for the dwarves. Or at least that's what she told us. Cranley Hubert. A collection of what seems to be a template of wedding vows. Some mention love, but quite a few read like legal contracts. Flipping through it, you find one with 2 whole paragraphs on inheritance rights. It's circled in red ink. Nice. So I guess, yeah. Connected with the groom asking us to kill his father-in-law, I think was just maybe just a marriage for wealth. Let's see what's inside here. Disappointing. No.
Clear off. Need to keep the way clear.
You look like Efred. Are you planning a quick getaway?
Ain't no getaway happening here. And if there is, I ain't involved. Get it?
I get it.
Good. Now clear off. You're in the way.
But who's in a hurry to leave?
Ain't no one going nowhere, far as you're concerned. Now clear off. You're in the way.
This all seems very, very suspicious. What is that? What are you building?
For the safety of Rivellon, report all sorcerers to the nearest magister.
Okay, where to next? Oh, I think we have this area down here. Ah, the schoolhouse. We can go up here, whatever that is. Go here, and we can go... Ooh, to the Black House, doing loads of stuff. Let's start by going down. You are going down.
jelly.
Are you an Easter egg and a reference to the first Divinity
Well,
Original Sin?
hello, handsome. Care to hear about the power of cheese? I've got wheels and rounds and blocks and rolls and possibly more. But my wares are nuanced, with undertones of something rare.
Are we still talking about cheese? Are you selling drugs? What do you have in mind?
She looks you up and down, then
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at you, I think it may be power.
The power of cheese.
Am I right?
Sure. Absolutely.
So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods.
I mean, we've stolen so much, why do I even need to persuade? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I make my own laws. If you get my drift.
a glint appears in her eye, and she
What
smiles.
is she up to?
Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, power doesn't come cheap. Even for someone as attractive as you.
Oh, you. Ah, where did you come by these unusual wares?
I have my little helpers, here, there, and everywhere. They find me the finest morsels in all of Arx. After all, why should the most delectable of foodstuffs grace only the tables of the nobility?
Show me what you got.
The pleasure was mine.
Okay, they are kinda underwhelming, I think. Because we got like lots of rings actually giving us attributes. I don't think we have any need for those.
Think they'll open the shops anytime
Or like
soon?
even if we don't have, we have like the prophecy, which gives like way more bonuses.
Business doesn't stop for long round here.
Nah. Still fun to talk.
Good Counsel School, temporarily closed.
Then let's open. Citizen.
You aided our master on Blood Moon Island, did you not? Some advice from him, in thanks.
Good.
Seek out Sanguinia Tell. She has many dark wonders to show you.
I killed your master on Blood Moon Island, but hey! Sanguina Tell? Let's see if we can maybe find around the schoolhouse something more about the possessed child.
What's this? I found something.
Ha! What did the children hide? A toy sword. I expected nothing, but I'm still disappointed. Here you can also go down to the sewers and stuff. Good thing we already did that. There's quite some area behind it as well. Let's see what's inside. Looks like an office or something. It was a new one. Carve and chisel a piece of rock, drown it in ale to make it talk, enchant it with dust and see it birth the rock rune's power from the earth. Still rhyming. Oh, can I read that? Roll call. 22 Rubrin, 1241. Bell Glynn, absent. Grief Sari, absent. Jost Jenny, absent. Cam Egbert, absent. Cam Madeline, absent. Payne Marlon, absent. Ward Bobby, present. Webb Ifan, absent. So just one there, and then the next day, everyone absent.
Been a while since any new students were registered here.
I can't.
Not that this
Can I
comes
take
as
it
any
along?
surprise. Just look at this place.
I can't take it along.
I've had just about enough of... Oh,
Barrowgriff.
1,000 apologies. I'm just at wit's end is all.
But is it a schoolhouse or is it more like an
Birds are white
orphanage?
and black. He shimmers around the blood path.
Looks quite chaotic.
Mrs. Griff still lets me come over and play, as long as I don't run off too far. Sometimes we do our ABCs.
Or maybe it's not a school but just a playhouse. I don't know.
This place is already overrun with addicts and orphans, and now I've got to deal with... what? A suspicious creeper.
Excuse me?
The woman shakes her head and sighs.
I should stop caring so much, but the kids shouldn't suffer. They don't deserve this void-infested hellhole we're handing to them.
No. Fane looks around him. What is this place exactly?
What is it? Or what was it? Two different things, you know. Used to be a school. My husband Griff and I, we taught the local kids what we could. History, politics, writing, reading, a little cooking, a little alchemy. The parents paid what they could. It was enough.
But Griff wasn't the thug in for joy, was he? Ah, it's been quite a while. And I'm bad with names. Oh, had he just a similar name? Escape from Reaper's Eye. Keep the boss happy. Griff, it's him. Great. What a lovely guy.
Then the Voidwoken came, and...
Yeah.
and the
Okay, I could
Magisters
just have
took
continued.
Fane to Fort Joy. Said he was luring the monsters in, like my sweet Griff would ever do such a thing.
He wasn't sweet.
Now it's this. I'm stuck scrubbing Lady Kem's filthy floors in exchange for coin most days. And I don't have the energy to shoo away the junkies that wander in.
Griff. I've came across him during my days in the Joy.
You know him? Is he... Was he holding up okay?
Nah. Fane's not gonna lie. Fane scowls. Griff was a thug and a tyrant. I've no fond words to impart.
No, you must be thinking of someone else. My Griff is a gentle soul. He believes in the kids. He made this school what it was.
Or maybe he changed. But like cause of the addicts and him with the true name. I don't know if it was just a ruse, maybe like a good front where you can just sell drugs. So, would you like those addicts to take a hike?
I've tried shooing them off, but to no avail. I swear, if Griff were here, he'd have this place cleaned up in no time. If the squatters were gone, I could start fresh. Scour the place down, get the school going again. Get out from under Lady Kem's posh thumb.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I wouldn't refuse your help. If Griff can't be here, maybe you're the next best thing.
Charming.
Beryl hums a few random notes, just a few. But in those notes, you discern a crumb of hope.
Yeah, my best guess would be that Griff was actually using this as a front. Let's have a look. Who's there? A bewitched muppet. What? Weird. Okay, then let's send Lohse looking after that muppet. Oh. Oh. What an unpleasant death. But how? Arc City Guide. Yeah, we read all those.
Silence! Stranger! Approaches! Deactivating!
A curious-looking puppet stands motionless nearby.
Maybe you shouldn't say that. Something inside Lohse whispers that there's more to this plaything than meets the eye, and Lohse reaches out to touch it.
You can feel a measure of source inside the puppet.
Has it
coiled around
escaped
its
from the
mechanisms.
toy maker?
You suddenly realize it's looking up at you with an expression of alarm.
Oh.
Please, leave me. I mean no harm. Not anymore.
Oh. So, what do you mean?
They gave me too much life. More than the others. They did not see that we were in a bad place. But I did. So I fled.
Aww. Very cute. Well. You mentioned others, so are there more like you in the place where you come from?
There are many others. They are less like me. They bear less life. They are content to kill any who enter the bad place.
Do you want to tell me about this bad place where you came from?
Our room of death. To prevent others from reaching one who is already dead.
I like the modulation in the voice.
To protect a corpse. And above, a great hall of weepers and chanters.
Magic protector. Ah, so he's not talking about the toy makers mentioned, but more about the grave, I think. Of course, the toy maker told us the moppers were used originally for protecting Lucian's grave. Gave you life? What exactly does that mean?
You call it sauce. They put it in me so I could watch, so I could kill. But they put in too much. I feel too much.
Oh.
I do not want to kill.
Oh. Can you maybe tell me more about your escape? Sounds like an interesting story.
I fled when two others entered. A woman in white and
Yeah,
a hooded man.
And
I
Redderman.
did not see what became of them. Dead in the bad place, most likely.
Can you maybe tell me more about this place? Is there a way to get through it safely?
There are many levers. Most spell death, but a select few spell power. Seek power to seek freedom. This is what our design dictates. Master engraved it upon us at birth.
Power. Let's see how long I have to keep this note around.
Hiding location compromised. Seeking new refuge opportunities.
Oh. Oh. What a nice encounter. I wonder if it killed those Godwoken. If so, meeps. Who were you? Lohse adventures. Okay, nothing with hints on who they were. Ah. There's Sanguina Tell. Okay, back to the others. And I think we may have gotten a really good hint for Lucian's grave. Okay. Let's just first look more into the school. Why are like 2 doors locked? Oh great, and one is barricaded. Do I want to look inside? Nah.
Well, school's out, I dare say.
Sister Scory. A Drune fiend.
Look over there. Shiny light. Do you see them? The mist steps. Each one is an echo of Lucian's dreams.
What?
Pray be his. They lead through the silver puffs and into the hall.
She bows towards nothing in particular and fingers the collar of her priestly garb, then looks at you with dark, sunken eyes.
I love the first. You're behaving quite unusual. It must be quite the trip regarding what you're behaving like.
I am blessed, Shadow Vale, by Drudene and Divinity. I glide on Lucian's breath and feed on his sighs and smiles. For him, I would walk the path of blood. He needs only sing the command. I'm not like the Cat Lord, Ahulu. He slinks around and under and over and inside. He would skim the path and miss the blood.
Oh no.
The priest raises her head and screams to the ceiling.
Lucian, my wings are ready. I will flap and flit-flop when your words go blue. Ahulu does not deserve your warm.
Ahulu. So about this cat lord, Ahulu, or maybe Ahu.
I hear he avoids Lucian's tough maker, the path of blood. He is a defiler of Lucian's will, Shine Beast. The crypt waits for only divine, devout, devoted. It is not an easy make trial. Bypass the blood and Lucian brings the rumble. Skyquakes across the heavens, what Lucian said. Punishment for the easy walk?
The priest waves her arms through the air, drawing your attention to these non-existent skyquakes.
Shoo, you're not welcome here.
She traces a circle on the floor with her left foot, then shakes her head. You're stymied by the foot gesture, but the head shake is more than clear.
Fane stands straight and tall. Maybe through him she may hear Lucian's words. You must depart.
Yes. Your voice. His voice. It makes the airdrops quiver. I am called to the cathedral. I will travel there anon. Clouds should twinkle as Lucian commanded them. Come, fireflies.
Let it our experience 100%. Oh nice, everyone leaves with her. Boy are they fast. Cool. Yeah, I think... Miss Griff, we did it.